Hello and welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about the do and don't of CRO. These are tips to maximize your conversion rate. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Bruno. I work in the industry for 5 years in the tech industry, and I've been dedicated for 2 years in helping e-commerce's brand maximize their conversion with a unique strategy for their brand and audience. So without further ado, let's start that. So the first one is the gamification process bar. It's usually used for free shipping and reward. So adding a progress bar for free shipping can increase your average order value. For example, spend 35 more to get free shipping. Show customers how close they are to a reward. You can also use gamification for reward, like points toward a discount or free shipping. Customers stay engaged and are more likely to convert with this. Moreover, the average order value will increase. As we can see in this example of a redesign I did, I've added a gamification bar here with the free shipping, saying you are $35 away from a free gift. So the next point is the testimonials in the cart. So your cart is where the customer often second guess their purchase. So let's go on to the second point. Testimonial in the cart. Your cart page is where customers often second guess their purchase. Adding testimonial or customer review directly on the cart reassure them. For instance, showing a review like, "I love how fast this ship" next to the checkout button will build confidence. We have to think about this. The cart is the last place where the customer might hesitate before buying. Actually, it's the checkout, but this is the last place that we can put some testimonials to try to convince them into buying. So this is why it's the perfect place to do it. And this is exactly what I did with one of my redesign that we can see right here. The third one, the call to action placement button should be above the fold. Your CTA should be above the fold so customers don't need to scroll to take action. On mobile, this is especially important. For example, add to cart or buy now should be prominently displayed near the top of the product page. As we can see again, this is one of my redesigns. The call to action, it's actually shown very easily compared to the other one, the previous one, where we can barely see it. It's not actually on the portion above the fold. We can see it right here. So the fourth one is highlighting the bestseller. The bestseller are more than just label. They guide customers who might not know what to choose. Highlighting your most popular product reassure undecided visitor and help them explore your brand with confidence. It's a way to showcase proven favorite that people already love, making the shopping experience easier and more enjoyable for the undecided customers. As an example, here's a picture of Genuine's tea store. We can see that the mega menu is showing the best sellers. We can see the categories with the top products like herbal tea, green tea, and classic blend. The next one is A/B testing the price. Pricing is not just about what feels right. It's about discovering the sweet spot that maximizes both your sales and your profit. Merchants often undervalue their product, pricing them too low and leaving money on the table. So A/B testing them lets you see how customers perceive your product value and find the perfect balance. It's the classical supply and demand graph in action that we see here. There's a price point where profit margin and sales volume will align. So one of the examples for that is that a merchant is selling candle and tests two price points, $20 and $30. They find that the customer perceives the higher price as a mark of quality and the sales remain steady, but the margin increase. This free money comes from understanding the real value of the product in the eyes of the customer. I have actually a second graph that we can see here, which is about perceived value versus the actual value. First up on the left, we have the marketing aspect, which create the perceived value of the product. This perceived value grow with time as people know more and more about your brand and about the problem your product will solve. At some point when they see that the product is actually worth it, then this is where they actually make the purchase. Now when they make the purchase, there's an evaluation period where the person is excited about the product but is biased by their own emotion towards the product. After a while, once they use it, try it, this is where the actual value of the product is displayed. And we call this section product lifetime. In this section, it can go into three ways. Either the product is better than expected, which is great, and the customer will refer the product, or the product is exactly what they see and this is what they get. And the third one is that the product is worse than expected, and this is where the customer leave bad reviews. So you absolutely don't want to be in this section. So actually the best place to be will not be into the product is better than expected. Well, actually it should be a little better than expected, but if it's too much, you're just leaving money on the table. So the correct line from this point should be something like this. So the next point is about objection handling and addressing the doubt directly. You should address customer doubt on your product page. For example, if you're selling clothing, add a line like hassle-free return if it doesn't fit. This answers an objection about uncertainties of the bot before they even ask. The next step is about including the shipping cost in the product price. This point kind of relates to the first point, which was gamification, because with gamification you can give them a free gift, which is the free shipping. So visitor hate unexpected fee. If you sell a $30 product but charge $10 for shipping, try including shipping in the price. For example, list it at $40 with free shipping. Customers are less likely to abandon their cart this way. Otherwise, they will see a surprise when they reach their cart, aka a shipping of $10, and will most likely abandon the cart. The next point is about using the images on the product page strategically. The image should tell a story, not just display the product. You can show the visitor how the product is used. For instance, if you sell a water bottle, include a photo of someone hiking with it. As a general rule, I have 7 types of images that you should use all the time. First one is a photo of the main product with a white background or a background that fits the vibe of your store. The second one is a lifestyle picture, and this is because visitor wants to see what will they look like once they use the product. The next one is about the benefits, which points the benefit on the products that they will use. After that, we have the bundle image, which should be used on the bundled product when we can see both of the products at the same time. And then we also have the ingredients and how it works, and again, some social proof. Using all those images on the product page allow the user to just side scroll to the image and get convinced about the product without them even scrolling. So that's why it's very powerful to just use those images this way. So the next step is about breaking down the price. So instead of saying that the product is $30, you should break it down into just 50 cents per use or only $1 per use. This will help the customer see the value over the cost. And this is exactly what AG1 or Athletic Green company did. We can see here that for the single version of their product, the price per serving is at $2.64. The next point is about the exit discount in the cart. So an exit discount helps you recover customers that are about to abandon their cart. When they move their mouse closer to the tab, you should trigger a pop-up offering them a small incentive, like a 10% off or free shipping. It's a simple way to nudge hesitant buyer into completing their purchase. So next up, we have the urgency. Adding urgency with stock or time limits on specific product page can help you a ton. For example, only 3 left in stock or order within 2 hours to get the same day shipping, motivate faster decision. So here we have a product page of Groomy. It's actually not a product page but a landing page. And we can see at the top here that we have a countdown timer. We can see the labeled product is selling fast. We can also see a limited time offer of 70% off, and that the product is almost sold out, here with 96% sold. On the next point, we have the predefined filter. So it's important to simplify collection page with useful filter like size, color, or price. Of course, it depends on your brand and your unique niche. But for example, instead of overwhelming choice, you should focus on the filter that match what customer cared about the most. And to know that, you can look at the user search intent from your website search bar. This information can be found in the Shopify Analytics Report tab, and it looks something like this. Next up, we have the subscription upsells. You should highlight the subscription benefit before the checkout. For example, save 50% when you subscribe monthly. It works well for consumable products like coffee or vitamin. And I have an example here of Olipop, which they do a fantastic job with it. Once you add a regular product without a subscription in the cart, you can see, I'm gonna enlarge this, you can see that there's an upsell here to subscribe and save 15%, and moreover that, you will get free shipping if you subscribe here. Subscribe to unlock free shipping. So the next step, it's about comparison table with competitor. You have to show why your product is better with a comparison table. If you don't have one, people will look online for a comparison. And we all know that if they leave your store, there's a chance that they're not coming back. So it's better to give them the information right away. The next step is that people buy transformation. They don't buy the product. Customers want real results. For example, if you sell a skincare product, you should show the before and after images or testimonial about clearer skin. This will highlight how their life will improve once they buy the product, and people want to see this transformation. So here's one to promote taking a quiz for a hair product company. It says, your hair is one of a kind, let's treat it that way. And then we have the before and after, and a little subline saying that you should take the quiz to find exactly the product that will give you this result, with the call to action at the bottom. Next up is about the storytelling through the product description. Storytelling is powerful, but if you want to take it to the next level, you want to let the visitor interact. They will feel part of your product. Moreover, they will feel like the product you recommended corresponds to them. This increases the likelihood of buying by a ton. Here in this example, we have John's Road, who lets you choose what skin tone is the closest to yours. It's like a mini quiz essentially. So the next one we have is the bundle deal. So bundle increase your average order by combining complementary products together, making it easier for customers to decide. Instead of choosing between individual items, they get a curated set that feels like a better deal. Moreover, when you put a discount with it, people feel like they just found an amazing deal. Next point is about the post-purchase survey. A post-purchase survey is a quick way to gather valuable insight right after a customer checkout. It helps you understand their experience, address potential objection, and improve further conversion. You should keep it really short. 1 or 2 questions work the best. Some of the questions I recommend to ask are, what made you decide to purchase this product? Was there anything that almost stopped you from buying? What could we improve to make your experience even better? Is there anything else you were looking that you did not find? The point of asking these questions is to have a direct feedback from your customers so you know what you can work on for the next step. This is worth as much, if not more, than the actual product they just bought. A great survey will feel like you just doubled your sales. Next up, we have the product-specific guarantees. Guarantees are often just small details that get overlooked, but they can make a big difference in building trust. Most visitors will miss them if they're buried in the fine prints. So highlighting your guarantee on product page will reassure buyer and remove hesitation. Here we can see that we have a whole section for the guarantee, and I recommend you to do the same. Next up, we have 2-column collection page for mobile. Displaying 2-column on mobile collection page will increase conversion by showing more products above the fold. With this layout, you can showcase 4 products in the most visible section, the above the fold. It will make it easier for customers to explore options without scrolling. One side note here is that the bestseller product should always be the first one. This will increase conversion by a ton. And finally, we have a bonus, which is kind of a hot take. If you're doing CRO, you need data. Meaning that if your traffic is low, small tweak won't show results unless you wait maybe 3 months. If you're in this situation, and since time is money, you should focus on big change, like redesigning your own page or your product page. Big swing will give you way better odds. But this is only for businesses that are at this stage with low traffic. If you're looking to transform your store visitor into sales, I recommend you check out clickgear.io and book a free discovery call there. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you into the next one.